Alright guys, today's video is going to be a little bit shorter, a little bit different, because today we're going to be talking about hacks in Brawl Stars, specifically what has been going on in the game, especially at the top rank and to random people on Reddit and on Twitter. We have a lot of clips of just people losing to hackers, and it's something that we've never really seen in this game before. It's kind of like a new thing. I don't know what happened, but Supercell games have always been types of games that are really secure, but in the last year or two, somehow Clash Royale and Brawl Stars have both been hacked, and people are just giving themselves small little buffs or making entire bots that just dodge for them. I have no idea how to get this. If I did, I wouldn't tell you. I don't even think you can. You'll get banned. There's really no point of doing it, so don't. But we're gonna look at the people who did, and also the people that it affected. So it all started, my journey into this topic started when I saw this tweet from Toxic Genie. He says, top 4 players in ranked are hackers, which Supercell has done nothing about, plus the hackers are promoting cheating in their Discord. Now that is a thing that has been prevalent for a while, that they just don't really, they get rid of it, but it just keeps coming back. I don't know what they're really supposed to do, but you can see it says check bio, look club, and it just shows their Discord, and then people join it, and then they pay these pros to push their account, and that's account sharing or boosting or whatever. You can't do that against TOS. All of this is just against TOS, but it keeps happening at the top of the game, which is not a good look, but it keeps happening every time it gets removed. Anyway, this post might be a little unrelated. It was 16 days ago, but it says, what happened to ranked? The last season was awful with the vision bug, hackers, and Buffy meta, but now we have hackers getting a pro rank within a day this season. It makes sense. These insanely hard ranks that seem impossible lose all of its value if people can just pay for these ranks or hack their way to the top. So I don't know for sure if these are the players or what. I guess all these people in pro must be those players, because look at the discrepancy here. There is thousands of points, which is very difficult to get, and they're all around the same amount. So yeah, that's probably what this is talking about. These 4 players are probably just hackers. If they're somehow not, that would be insane. But of course they win every single game because they either can't die, they have speed boosts or something, just for some really unfair advantage. And we're about to get into a clip. We're about to get into the clip territory of what we can expect to see from people hacking in this game, which is mostly just people fighting against them. I don't think I should show gameplay of somebody actually using it. But yeah, we have this clip from SpenLC. This was not even that long ago, 5 days ago. It says, hackers now have speed boost. He's still lost, which is really funny. But I think, okay, also he says, I faced 8 hackers today. This is not okay. Please, we need to fix. So I'm not even sure if it's gotten fixed, but there is a tweet later that says it did. And I believe the hacker is the bell. I'm pretty sure the camera is following the bell. And what the bell does is somehow, I don't know how, but you can tell that they toggle movement speed. So anytime they need to dodge, they toggle movement speed, and it lets them escape it. So just, we have to wait for a couple specific interactions, because it does happen. Sometimes it's more obvious than other times. The bell still dies because they still are manually dodging, but it's a pretty obvious hack when you actually see it. They just get a speed boost, and it's a pretty significant one for a quarter of a second, and it lets them dodge certain attacks. I don't know if they're toggling it. I don't know if it toggles itself. I honestly have no idea how it works. I'm not even sure if we've seen it yet, but it does happen a few times. I don't think somebody like Spen would post this if it wasn't real, so we just gotta wait for yeah, look at that. Okay, there it was. You just saw that little burst in movement. That wasn't even a good time to use it, but Bell does not do this. Look at this. Look at that. Bell does not do this, and we have a way more obvious one after this, where somebody literally just turns it on and keeps it on. So, but yeah, let's see here. I think it happens here a little bit. Yeah, okay, yeah, there's a little bit of extra movement. It's subtle. This is a thing in a lot of games. They subtle hack, so it's difficult to tell, especially in games like Dead by Daylight, where movement's really important. Yeah, Bell's moving faster there. It is very slight. It's hard to notice, but as a pro, oh, that was all right. Even with the hyper, that made it look even worse. Just a little burst of movement speed. I wish we could have a really clear example. Maybe it happens near the start more. I wasn't really paying attention, but right there, you see that little jump to the right. Watch the second Nani shot. Watch, boom. that was abnormal movement. You could say that it's not happening, but it is. If you really look into it, it is happening. The person's just that bad that they're still losing while hacking. Anyway, if you want a more obvious gameplay example, then look at this one. I found this on Reddit. It only has 5 upvotes. It doesn't really happen at the start, I don't think, but Hank ends up moving very fast right now. So hold on, watch. Look at that. Look at him. Look at him. Dude. So that's basically what it looks like when you turn it on and keep it on. Right now he's moving kind of normally, but like right here, look at this. He's just zooming, bro. It could be a glitch, but it's most likely a hack because it's just people are using it in such specific circumstances. And also we're seeing it mostly at the top of ranked, which is where people would want to use it too. Okay, so I think that this is an example of bots dodging. Now, some people do say that they're just getting outplayed. Some of these clips, if you really look into it, it does seem like AI dodging because of how they dodge. They dodge pixel perfect almost every single shot, and yes, they can get hit sometimes, and that's normally because it's undodgeable, but basically the AI reacts immediately to the corrected direction, and pixel perfect dodges what they need to dodge, and then it just makes it really hard to hit them because they react immediately and they just dodge. I'm not sure how much we're gonna see here of this, but it's supposedly the Bell and the Bee, so they're like duo queued and they're both hacking, which is insane. I can't even imagine playing against this. Imagine the amount of times we have played against this and we just don't even know it. Maybe I've played against it before too, I don't know, but I really just want like a, yeah. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, she dies. Like, they can still die. They can still die. It's just a lot harder for them to die. And again, sometimes it is hard to tell if it's actually hacking or not. It is definitely a thing. It's just hard to tell clip by clip exactly when it's happening or if it's happening. But like, it does seem like they're missing their shots in a lot of these. That's not always the case though, because it is a thing. It is a problem that is in this game. It is just rare to see, and it's really always subtle. I feel like when you're the one playing the game, it's a lot more obvious though. All right, we have another clip. I have no idea if this is the same thing. I've not seen this clip yet, but it has 163 upvotes, which is a lot more than the last one, which means it's probably a bit more valid, and I'm assuming it's a B because that's what we're spectating. It only works on a select few brawlers for some reason. I don't know why, but we always see it on the same brawlers. I assume B works because she is really good with auto aim, but yeah, so I have no idea what's going to happen in this clip, but I assume that she's going to dodge the Bell a lot, and I've never seen a bot try and dodge bow shots. Is she still going to die? She still dies. Okay, let's move forward a little bit. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, it got hit. See, I don't know, bro. I don't know. See, with the dodging AI thing, it's hard to tell. Okay, that was kind of... Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, see that little twitch? I mean, it could be a player thing. It's most likely not though, with how this happens, with just what people are finding. So yeah, I think that the speed one is just a lot more obvious because you can't chalk it up as, oh, the player, they just got their movement. I don't know, man. Like, they just got it at the perfect time all the time. Like, you can't really say that. Like, that's just not how the game works. But yeah, the speed one is a lot more obvious. The B dodging one is just obnoxious because it's like so hard to tell if they're just missing their shots or if the bot is just like dodging pixel perfect and they're just cheating. Like, it's interesting to look at. Then there are situations where they just can't dodge anything and then the bot just gives up. So yeah, that's nice to see. It's always nice to see when they lose as well, but I feel like this is about to win. Let's see if they win. Yeah, Kaze's going in. They're not even going for the B anymore. I mean, they're not gonna be able to hit it anyway. Let's see if it does any dodging here. All right, no. See, I don't know if they toggle it or what. Like, I don't know if it's not real. I don't know anything, but I think it's real just based on what people are showing. Sometimes it looks super real. At least we know for certain that the speed one is real. Like, we know that for sure. And we know that the people boosting at the top of ranked are also obviously hacking. So there's some sort of hack happening. This one is odd though. I've never seen this before. So nobody loads in except for a specific person or their team. And I have no idea how this really works. Somebody in the comments said it's like a DDoS, which is a thing. Like lag switching, it used to be really common in like Call of Duty and stuff. They would basically like cut the connection at the perfect timing that would help the person who wants it to happen. And this could be what's happening. They're just making the entire enemy team lag out because they literally aren't moving. Could also be fake, but I would assume it's not. But yeah, this plus doesn't have many upvotes, but they're literally just AFK. I wonder if we have the end, if it's like a trophy match, if we can see that at all. I guess we'll look, but yeah, they're still not moving. I assume they just get scored on again. Like, they can move every so often. It's so weird. But yeah, let's see if this was like a trophy game or anything like that. It says Brawlers around 1K trophy, so I don't know. Let's see. Oh, was it just a replay? Oh, well, RIP. But yeah, to end off the video, we just have this tweet reply from Chosen Network that says, finally fixing the hacker situation. This was a while ago. This is actually before some of the other tweets, which I think this is just them removing the pros who got to pro too early and just had way too much elo. So at least that was fixed. I think they just keep coming back though. I wish I could see gameplay from Toxic Genie. Like, I would love to see a recording of the hackers that he's facing as well. Yeah, man, it was all in January. We have a couple tweets here, but I don't see any gameplay. I would love to see gameplay and see what kind of hacks that they're using. We have this tweet, 4 hackers I face pushing pro. Supercell doesn't give any, they care about their 15 vacations, whatever. Thank you, Supercell. Not only do we have hackers still in ranked, but we have hackers facing bots only to get, facing bots only? What? That's how they got that much elo? I guess that makes sense. But yeah, we don't have any gameplay, which sucks, bro. If you guys have any like concrete gameplay of hackers, let me know. I would like to see it, but this is all I was able to find. I searched everywhere. I couldn't find much gameplay, especially from pros. So I don't know if they're not supposed to show it or what. I don't know if I'm not supposed to show it. I don't know. We've made videos on this topic before. Hopefully I'm allowed to show it. Otherwise I'll have to delete this video and you'll never see it. Yeah, this is not the first video on the topic. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to use code NUBS in the shop, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good night.